2. It's still less than an hour. I'm hoping I can get 2 down within less than an hour. I started at 10:50. I mean 10:45, and it is 11:23. So I got 20 minutes to get this pallet down. Y'all think I can do it? You do? You think I can do it? Think about this now. I'm talking to y'all, wasting time, and it's less of a distance I got to travel. It's pretty close. If I wanted to, I can do this area right here. But I ain't want to cap with y'all with my progress. I'm gonna show you that I can get these pallets down in less than an hour. Oh boy, let me put my here I go trying to find my way to sit this phone up for y'all. I'm gonna still get it done now. I'm getting it done. It's getting done today. Let's see where I'm gonna put y'all at, man. I like for y'all to be a little bit higher so you can see what I'm doing. I don't have a good location. I got one. I'll just put y'all boys right here. I'll put y'all over here so y'all can see what's up. Put y'all boys right over here so you can see exactly what's going on. I got one pallet to get down, and I got 20 minutes to do it. I think I can do it. Drop some comments. I hope I can do it. much time I got left, y'all? How much time I got left? Let's see, let's see. I got 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes, and I got 2 levels left. I just told you I had 20 minutes, and I already got half of the pallet done. I think my time slot where getting 2 pallets done within 1 hour is accomplishable. And I'm actually breathing right now because I got to take a break, but I'm still finna get it done. I'm almost there. When it hit 11:45, which is in 10 minutes, I should have that complete pallet done. Yeah, I think I can do it. Do you think I can do it? This is all the progress I made. I started this at 10:45 a.m. My first hour mark is 11:45 a.m. and I'm almost done with the second pallet. Let me know. Y'all think I can do it? Let me know. Let me know. Drop a comment. There we go. Hopefully this thing can stay. Hopefully this thing can stay up, man. I'm struggling with this phone. It's wasting my time. It's wasting my time. Oh man, y'all lost me for a second. I'm still at it. I'm almost there, y'all. Let me look at my time. I might not be making it. Oh, I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. And I got to get all this cleared out. Let's see what I can pull together, y'all. Don't got long. 4 minutes. If I can drop it right there by where the pallet is. Let's see what I can make happen here. I'll put you guys right here. There you go. Put your seat. As much as I want to make that timeline, y'all, I didn't get to it. I didn't get to it. It's time to take a break and breathe, reevaluate. If I would have probably had the prep done, if I would have got the stuff re-prepped, probably could have got it done, but still pretty close, man. Still pretty. What's going on, Sean? Right? What's going on, brother? Man, yes, sir. I see you, man. I see you. Sean Wright. I appreciate you watching, man. Sitting back in the cut, watching, learning some things. What's going on, Bentley? What's going on, Bentley? What's up, Noel? Yes, the sky. I'm pretty sure the sky what was up because the phone fell. That's funny. He's building time traveling machines. You funny, Elsa. Is that how you say that? Yeah, that's Elsa. Frozen. Somalia. Somalia. What's going on? Yeah. Started at 10:45. It is currently 11:46. It just hit 11:46. So 1 hour. I'm down to my last 2 layers on this pallet right here, and then I got one more pallet left, y'all, and this job will be done. Pace myself. I was talking to A&J on my live earlier. I told A&J, I said, hey, if I can get all of that stuff over there on the far side done before that sun, as you can see, the sun is over there now. Now I can just work in the shade right here. You get what I mean? Work smarter, not harder. This area right here by the truck that I just was leveling out, that's all in the shaded area. So I'm gonna pace myself, get her done, drink some water, drink some fluid. Ran through my Red Bull, ran through my electrolyte. Now I got water. I got some agua. But I think I'll be able to finish up within the next, I'll be done by 1 for sure with all my cuts as well. Not with my cuts. I got here at 10. I got started at 10:45, y'all, on laying the sod. I think I should be done with the project within 4 hours. That's what I projected. 4 hours. 2 hours total doing laying down the sod period, and then take an additional hour and a half to kind of just clear things up. Oh man, got insects biting me on my neck. Hope it wasn't a spider, because this is new sod I'm sitting on. And it hurt. I'll see it later. I don't know what that is. What? But yeah, I got my little breather. About to get it back in, y'all. This over here is about to be looking good. Tell me this lawn ain't looking good, though. Come on now. Come on. Is it not a carpet? Is it not a carpet? It's shining. It's looking back at you. How's it coming along, guys? How am I doing? Yeah, I got to go through and put down a few more pieces here and there, but I got those extras that I'll be cutting off on that border. I'll be putting it right here so I don't have to come over here with more side pieces per se. It's coming along though, man. Then I got that last area over here. So in reality, I should be doing this right here, then doing that piece and doing that very last over there. But tomato, tomato. I'm gonna probably do all of that side over there and then stop right here. That way I don't mess up my travel path, me getting side. I don't want to be rolling the wheelbarrow over the new side. Coming along though, y'all. Coming along. But let me get back to it, y'all, because no work get done unless I'm doing it. Not right now. Gotta keep at it. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Now where's my wallet? I'm using my wallet typically. I set my phone on my wallet, and it lets you guys pretty much have a good view of where I'm at. I'll probably put it in my truck though. They are busy out here on these streets. Yeah, this side that I just did was pretty much majority of the job. This side, but I just laid all the sod down. Majority of the job space. Where in the world did I put my wallet? I'm known for putting my wallet down when I'm trying to put my phone up in certain positions. But right now, I don't know where I put it at, and I need to figure it out before I keep moving around. If I put it on the ground somewhere, I don't want to cover it. Oh, there it is. Right here on my passenger seat. Waiting for me. All right. So I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to work down here on this far end. I got to get this graded a little bit. Get this smooth back out. You see how unlevel this is? Very unlevel. Look. See that? You can tell on camera how unlevel it is. So I'm going to just flatten this area out. I might even take some of this material and put it on that far side over there. Because this looks like there's a lot of material right here. Not absolutely necessary. I don't want it to be above the sidewalk with the grade. I like for it to have a little bit of a drop. Whew. But let me go ahead and get to it, y'all. Let me get to it. There we go. All right, just for you guys who just joined to watch to see what got going on. Right now, I'm actually leveling out the area right here by the sidewalk. Right, let me just give you a better view. This is the sidewalk over here. This is the lawn. It drains off of the lawn onto the sidewalk, onto this area before it goes onto the road. If this area right here that I'm with the material on it, if it's the grade is too high, the water would get trapped. I want it to be able to, when it gets onto that sidewalk, I want the water to drop down a little bit, like a quarter inch. It don't have to be much, but I don't need the soil to be super high. If the soil is too high in this area, the water will get trapped on the sidewalk. People who are taking walks, they'll be walking through puddles of water. I can alleviate that about what I'm doing right now. So that's what I'm doing. That's for context, so it makes sense to you guys, because sometimes you're like, why is he moving material, right? So for one, I did have my employee, and he was staging the compost the other day. I didn't notice that he put 3 wheelbarrows over here. Way too much more material for this small area. So I'm removing some of this material, and I'm going to put it in an area that can use it, like far side, all the way on the other side of this lawn. That way this area is a drop, because I do not want any water getting trapped on the sidewalk because the grade is too high on the sidewalk area, if that makes sense. almost there. back again to give you some more context of what I'm doing. So the runoff from the house is going to be from this grass. The water's going to go on the sidewalk when it rains. Then it's supposed to drop down here. This grade was too high. My guy put 3 wheelbarrows here, and 3 wheelbarrows is a bit much compost for this small area. So I want the grade to come about a 1/4 inch down right at the sidewalk. So when that water flows down from the house onto the concrete, it drops down to this level. This here, where the curve is, let me show you. It's okay for this area to be level, because as long as we got that slope and it drops off, it's going to flow naturally out and fall on the street level. That's what we want. But we don't want any water getting trapped here by the grade here being too high. So I'm just removing a decent amount of material. He could have put 1 wheelbarrow here and we would have been good, but he put too much. But I'm almost there. What's going on? Robert putting in some work. Have the day off, but laying 6,500 square feet of Kentucky bluegrass sod tomorrow. Yes, sir. MTTW, get it in, my boy. That's a whole lot of grass. What's the square feet per pallet? Is it 500? Because that's a whole lot of grass. If I'm not mistaken, if it's 500 square feet per pallet, you're looking at roughly, what, 19 pallets? Something like that. You need to get yourself a mini skid rod, make light work of that removal and grading. Yeah, I'm on the fence about it, man. I'm on the fence about it, but I do need to do it because trying to find employees is hard. And if I get that machine, it is an employee that ain't gonna complain. So you dead on about that, man. I do need to get one. 700 square feet, what? 700 square feet per pallet is crazy. So here we have pallets from 400, 450, and 500 square feet. That's pretty much it, unless you got like a sod roller machine that actually rolls the sod for you, like rolls it and lays it down. But that is insane. 700 square feet, man. That's a lot of work, my boy. Yeah, you about to be getting it in. Congrats on that job, man. That's a nice ticket too. I've had my fun this season so far with some large projects, and I got one coming up. It ain't nothing too crazy. It's roughly around 5,000 square feet. It's still a decent amount of grass. I think he's going with Bermuda, so it's 9 pallets at 500 square feet per pallet. Ah, yeah, that makes sense, man. That's crazy. I can imagine the soil on it. That's a lot of grass on a pallet. That got to be a crazy durable pallet. It can't be these cheap pallets that they're building here, because I'm gonna show you this pallet right here. I'm over here slow poking now. I'm just pasting myself. But this right here, these are little cheap pallets here, man. See the wood on it? It's alright, you know. But I've seen some really durable pallets, and I was like, man, you can actually build chairs and furniture out of this type of wood. Not that pallet though, specifically, depending on what side farm I'm dealing with. I seen you've been screaming sod installs down there every day. Seems like a good year for you. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been trying to keep my people informed of what I'm doing. It's one thing to tell you what I'm doing. It's another thing to show you what I'm doing and kind of teach people my way of doing things, even though, there's a million and one ways to do this. Just because I'm doing it my way, it just open your mind up to other ways you can do stuff. So that's why I kind of share my journey, because I know there's other people out here that do exactly what I do. I've been talking about all the tools, everything that I use, man. It's been fun. It's been fun, man. It has been fun, but it's also hot. It is hot, man. Good to see you popping in, man. I ain't seen you in here in a minute, but I was a little bit inconsistent on my channel. I'm trying to do more vlogging of the work that I'm doing, and do more informative content as far as just on my regular feed. Just like, how to remove shrubs, how to install river rock, basically more informative. On my live, I like to be more personable, and just kind of networking with a lot of the landscapers and people who looking to get into the industry and stuff like that. Just kind of share what I do, man. Share what I do. That's what it's about. Uplifting other people. Uplifting other people who do the same thing I do. Because One thing about it, y'all know it's hard work out here, especially when this sun is beaming on you. You see that sun? Unforgiving right now, unforgiving. But the sun keep me busy, so I ain't even tripping. I'm from Florida, man. I get my energy from the sun. That's what I tell everybody. Like Thor and his hammer, right? He put his hammer up in the air, and he connect with the lightning and all that good stuff. That's how I am with the sun. It keeps me going. But let me get back to it, man. Hey, it's good seeing you, man. I'm gonna go check out your channel, man. You need to start posting some stuff if you're not already, man. That's what it's about, sharing what you do out with the world, because there's millions of people out here that don't even know a thing about it. And by you just sharing what you do, you can be really helpful to other people. So that's what I try to do. Ain't no need for me to hold on to this knowledge. Let me show you what I know. Show you a trick or two. Down to the little details of like this grade, right? I was like, did you catch what I was talking about when I'm talking about how, the slope from the property, you got gutters here, the water runoff, it comes down this way. And I don't know if you've seen, but when it rains sometimes, some people's sidewalk, it get puddled, it's water there. I hate when I see that, because if they got a new lawn renovation, that could have been prevented by somebody just taking the grade right here, right along the edge, just take it down about a quarter inch, and the side will drop down, but that water to run off the sidewalk, to drop down, and it'll flow out. And I keep this area right here, the grade is level with the curb, you know what I mean? So the water will come up, flow out, boom. Little stuff like that is helpful for somebody who's just getting into it. You mess around and do a side job and say, hey, before you installed the side, we didn't have water puddling on the sidewalk. Now it's full all the time. You know what I mean? Now you got a problem that exists that you could have prevented by just not overpacking it with so much material, because it's not absolutely, if the grade is already kind of elevated, you don't need to just add material to it. Take the grade down where it needs to be taken down to level it out, and add compost or organic material where it's needed. But I just like share little stuff like that. I got a lot of cutting to do. I hate when there's a lot of curves. You see, when you're laying outside, when you got a curve, I usually outline my area, and then I start to stagger. But yeah, this sun is doing this thing right now. uh Man, yeah, it's one of those things where I take pride in what I do. When they hire me, they know what they're paying for. I'm pretty much a perfectionist, man. So I think this customer right here is actually a referral client. So somebody else is like, dude, this guy and his team, oh man, they're the ones you want. So I didn't have to debate with my price. I didn't have to negotiate. I didn't have to drop my price. And you best believe I charge pretty decent. Charge pretty decent to get job work done. I don't charge enough to have these employees out here wasting profit, because they don't understand. If I'm paying you $20, $25 an hour, man, come out here and perform. I don't got time for you to drag your foot because I got three of you guys, and now y'all want to be lazy and try to make this project go another day. I did all this by myself right here. All this grass. It ain't much. I did it all by myself though, and I only got this last piece left and this two islands left, and I'll be done here. It's nothing, man. Big piece of this is making sure I still got that dog in me. It might not be a Rottweiler. It might not be a Great Dane, but I probably got some pit bull in me still. If I need to grind my teeth, growl a little bit to get the work done, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because as business owners, you can come out here with employees and they eat up all the profits because they drag a project along. I'm not with that. I've learned my lesson from that. You ain't gonna come out here and perform, flip it. You don't need to be here. Whew. Yeah, worst ethnic would take you far. Yeah. It takes people to get me to the next level though. And it's not just people, it's the right people. The right people. That is the key component. Like, it takes people, but it takes the right people. I can't have people just getting paid well. I'm letting them go on lunch break. They're taking 30-minute lunch, and then they drag foot to get the project done. Like, dude, this project is projected to be completed today based on the manpower we got on the site. What are we doing? Hey, tomorrow, are we going to have 2 more people with us? Why? So you can be lazy? No. Matter of fact, take the day off. I do this crap myself. Don't forget how this business started. It didn't start by Rob saying, "Hey, everybody, I've started a business and I really need your help and I need you to work hard." No, I got out here and I did my grunt work. So if they're not trying to work hard, trust me, they could bite the dust. And I evaluate that real fast. All it takes is one day. You with me one day, and I start to see you drag foot or try to find a way out of doing work. Eh, long term, I don't think that's the best. But I try to treat people well. Sometimes I feel like my inconsistency, like I'm project based. I'm not, I don't have like 5 projects lined up every day this week. I do like 2 projects a week. I pace myself 2 to 3 projects until I can find a consistent amount of people who can do it efficiently without me. And I found some people, but then they started to drag feet, man. As soon as I started adding more people on, I got up to 4 people. As soon as I got to that 4th person, it's like, dang, bro, we've been consistent for months, and now we got more people, and it's taking longer. That don't make sense. The math ain't mathing. The math is not mathing. We should be more energized and happy that we're getting off in decent time, but instead they start dragging projects. When they drag a project, and just for instance, if I'm paying somebody almost, let's say $200 a day based on the, a 10-hour work day at $20 an hour, they're making $200 a day, and we got 4 people. You do the math. That's $800 for those 4 people, and that's not including myself. I'm number 5. 4 people. That's $800. 2 days. That's $1,600. If they drag that project for a 3rd day, like, dude, this job, they're not paying. Like, I don't quadruple my price when it comes to material costs, all this stuff. There's not so much profit on the table to pay people that crazy amount of money to get a job done. You walk away as the business and business owner. You pay them, they're happy, but the customer's happy, and you ain't got no profits. I played that game a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I played that game a little bit, and I was like, man, forget these people, man. If they ain't cut out the work, I get to it myself as needed. I got people I can call to get stuff done, but at the end of the day, I got real goals and I got some real targets to hit. I've hit my annual goal already for this business. I set a new goal. Um, Business has been really well. I've been blessed this year, man. Really, really, really blessed. I'm glad I got micro focused on doing specifically just sod installation, no landscaping per se, but I do get add-on projects that I do sometimes. But for the most part, sod installation is what I specialize in. Weed control and fertilization is secondary, which is my recurring low ticket uh, service that I provide to all the clients. Any lawn that I install nowadays, I do the weed control and fertilization and all that stuff for 3 months post care. But after that 3 months, of course, they would have to sign up for an annual plan. And some people, like the ones who do a full lawn renovation, like I renovate the front and the backyard, they're on my schedule for a full whole annual 365 days weed control fertilization. They don't have to worry about that. So that's how I like to stand behind my product. Got some integrity in what I do. Yes, sir. But let me get to it because I'm chopping it up with y'all. I'm chopping it up with y'all like I ain't got no work to do. I can get done and get home. I like what I do, so I literally can sit out here all day, to be real. Blinded. All right. Oh boy. This phone is probably about to try to heat up on y'all. I had it in the direct sunlight. Right now, y'all, I'm doing a cutting. Go ahead and make my cuts on this area so I don't have to revisit over here. Double check my battery. Battery's looking pretty decent. Look like my beautiful wife is on break. Like she just called me. I am tired, but I still got work to do, yo. It's coming along though, coming along. Let me put this over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this right here. Gotta fix it. to this side, my guys. Onto this side. All right, y'all. So working on my last area. What's going on, Andy? You see this progress, my boy? I'm almost there. Got that side over here done. Got a lot of this stuff filled in. Got to do some patchwork, some cut-ins. Coming along. Got this last area. This is the most space. I got to redo the grading. I've been trying to. I should have did all the grading initially. That way I don't have to keep stopping and doing it. But I made progress on getting myself out of that sunlight by doing the grade on that bigger area first and laying all the majority of the side down. I got one pallet left. I got one knocked out. This is the second one. That's the third one, and then it'll be done. But I'm pretty sure I might have some extra. And if I do, I'm gonna put it probably back here in this area right here. It'll grow. You know, it's shade tolerant, so you get partial sunlight, so that should be fine. But I gotta clear all this debris up. I'm gonna toss it back in those woods because I caught storm the other day. I see my boy saying, I see my boy C. Why they're doing it, but you ain't got done so far, my boy. Yeah, ain't got much more to go. I'm gonna stop right here with this outside area because I don't want to be walking over that side with the wheelbarrow. You get what I mean? I want to put this wheelbarrow right here after I've done the grass. I'm gonna leave this open, and this will be the very last thing I do. I'm gonna finish this area, and any grass I gotta bring over, I'm gonna leave it on the sidewalk and walk it over to the space. And this area right here is what I'm about to target right now because that's what's gonna be majority of that pallet. So let me go ahead and get this stuff cleared up. Coming along though, my guy, coming along. Appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. That keeps me going, keep me making content. When I know people are watching and appreciate it, it keeps me going, y'all. Keeps me going. Pretty much. Hey, A&J, I say, man, I might not have that dog in me. I mean, I was trying to see if I still had that dog in me, right? It may not be a Rottweiler, it might not be a Great Dane, but I definitely still got that pit bull in me. I growl a little bit to get it done. Hey, man, sometimes as the owner, you got to just step up and do what need to be done, especially when the employees, they don't have to worry about all this crap. Let me get over here and get this area prep though. I was just walking around this property. What is the temperature where you are? It's 95. Where I'm at, man, it's, I don't even know. Let me double check. I didn't even look at the index today. Man, I just got a call. Man, I'm looking. I just looked at my. I got my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I'm looking at my. I'm looking at my call log. I got a client who just called me from 2 years ago. I got them saved in my phone as bad client. This dude, he had me perform some work, right? This is when I was doing, I think this was probably like 3, maybe 4 years ago. The dude, he had me, he said, hey, I need my lawn mowed and, I want some weeds pulled out of my backyard as far as the landscaping, etc. I walked the property with him. He pointed out everything he wanted done, etc. I charged him, I think it was like $250, something like that, to just do a clean up and pull the weeds out of the landscape, right? So I go there, I perform the service. No, we walk the property. I go ahead, pull out the zero turn, boom, 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 mow the yard, edge it, go to the back, pull all the weeds out of the landscape. And then he had already paid or whatever, because it's one of those things. I'll say, hey, if you're not a recurring customer, I ain't finna just pull up and you don't pay me or whatever. But anywho, he's like, hey, I thought you said you were gonna get the weeds. I was like, yes, I did actually. Everything that we talked about, I actually did. I say that's also in the quote that I sent you as well. He's like, oh, I thought you were gonna pull the weeds out of the grass. I said, pull the weeds out of the grass. I say, dude, I said, that's something that I could treat the lawn, but pulling weeds out of the grass, no, that's not a thing. Like, you got thousands of weeds because you don't have a weed control and fertilization plan. I'm not gonna pull no weeds out of the grass. He's like, oh man. He's like, man, I thought, you're gonna do that, this, that, and the third. But basically, he was pulling my chain to make it appear as if I didn't do what I set out to do, and I got pretty angry about it or whatever. And he was like, I didn't get angry and like in his like response, but I did get frustrated about it. But I'm like, man, you get people who try to play you sometimes. This was I think it was a Chinese guy, but it wasn't cool though. I feel like people try to play off you because they see who you are and they feel like you you ain't legit, you ain't got yourself set up, whatever. But I'm a business person at heart, so I handle things accordingly. He signed off on exactly the scope of work. So I'm not pulling weeds out of your grass, man. That don't even make sense. I cleared up all the weeds around your landscaping. What are we talking about? Pulling weeds out of a grass? Like, that ain't a thing. It was crazy. It was crazy. But I know that's not what he meant. He literally walked the property and he pointed out everything. And he did not point at his lawn and say, hey, can you pull the weeds out of the lawn? No, you pulling my chain to make it seem like I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. But anyway, basically I marked him in my phone as I never service that dude again. Whether he need a one-time service or whatever, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it, and I never service again. And luckily I don't do lawn care no more, so I don't mow lawns. So he calling me for the wrong reason. He ain't finna call me come over there and do a one-time service and try to play me like that. I'm good on that. You deal with different types of clients based on the scope of work you do. I got people who don't even blink an eye that I never even met. I only met the owner today of this property that I'm doing. I met him today for a brief moment. But dude paid, you know what I'm saying, $6,000 for this job. Boom. 46. I hear somebody. Basically, he paid for this job without never even meeting me. And I have plenty of clients that do that exact thing. They pay because they want it done and they know they got the right person based on what they hear online, what they see, etc. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I got tired of dealing with clients like that, man. it's a different type of person I feel like I'm dealing with when they're spending like anything over 4 or 5 thousand, 10,000. Different type of clients. Period. Different type of clients. They're not over my neck. They're like, oh my gosh, this is my last. Or they're not. It ain't even that. It's just it seems like you're under way more scrutiny when it's a low ticket. That's in my experience. Like if somebody's trying to be dirt cheap, like they're being, like they barely want to even hire you, you about to have a lot of issues out of them. They're gonna be very more needy than your highest client, which is crazy to me. How does that work, y'all? How does that work? Please explain that to me. Someone who is ready to spend top ticket versus the lowest ticket, you get more more demand more demand out of the person who pay low ticket. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, cool, but in my experience, I'm speaking from my experience. Let me drink some water, man. I'm kind of coasting. It's almost 1 o'clock. Yeah, I will not be picking up my phone for this dude. Oh man, yeah, his name is Roger. It says Roger, bad client. As soon as I saw the name, I'm like, I only service this person one time, but anytime I have a bad experience with someone who try to play off me or whatever, I remember them. It's easy to remember bad experiences. It's easy to remember bad experiences. Yeah, A and J, man, we got A and J. Got to cut them loose, and I should have. And then the funny part about it, though, this is the kicker about it. A and J. I screened him. I had a full conversation with him prior to getting to the property. Hey, if you need an initial mow, which the property wasn't significantly overgrown, it just hadn't been mowed, in a few weeks. The initial cut with the edging, you're looking at, 150. That's where we started at, right? Just to mow the lawn. And then he was like, hey, can you pull some weeds? I was like, well, this might take 30 minutes to an hour. You know what? Let me charge him, $100, $100 for the pulling the weeds. So I'm averaging $50 an hour just off pulling weeds under my man hour. But hey, if it's extra work, I was gonna just take it on. I put all of these things in detail in my contract. I usually have, well, every last one of the clients that I service, they pre-approve it. They pre-approve exactly the scope of work and it's detailed. They pre-approve it. Somebody ordered some pizza? Yes, sir. Somebody ordered some Domino's. But they pre-approve it before I even show up to the property. If they don't pre-approve or nothing like that, I'm not showing up. He pre-approved it. Then we walked with the property. I actually had a conversation with him. We walked the property. Like he definitely went through the screening process. So for him to come up with that at the end is like, bruh, who do you think you're talking to? Like, you signed for it. I could have said no. And my thought was, I was like, you know what? If you ain't get if you're unsatisfied with the service, I get a refund. But then I thought about it. Why would I play like that? I thought about that. And I was like, nah. I said, that ain't fair to me. That ain't fair to my family. If I just, decide to not do right. So not do right by giving this guy his money back. That wasn't the type of situation like that. That was literally a situation where this guy is literally trying to play you. Like it's been times where if I dealt with somebody and they said they were unhappy, I'd give your money back and hey, we good. Don't just never call me again. We cool. I'm cool. Just never call me again. So just make sure it's worth it. If it's when I was mowing lawns and I do a lawn for $75 and they're like, hey, well, I thought you were gonna cut between me and the neighbor. My neighbors, I usually handle that for my neighbor or something. It's like, oh, that wasn't included and I'm already gone, and they like upset or something. No conversation, bro. I give you your money back. Give your money back, even though I know you're wrong, but just never call me again. I cut ties. Cut ties. So when somebody play me, I just cut them off. That's just what it is. I'm good. I'm pretty resourceful and helpful to people, so I don't look at it no type of way if somebody try to wrong me and I peep it. I'm pretty naive sometimes. I'm pretty naive, and to some things that's happening because I don't look at it and call it for what it is sometimes. Like if somebody playing, I'm like, nah, they didn't mean that, but really they did. I'm just, you know, giving them, I'm giving them the, what's the word, man? It's a word for it. Benefit of the doubt. There we go. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt sometimes, and but yeah, let me get back to it, y'all, because I was over here trying to figure out where the heck my ramp is at. That's why I was, y'all see me going back and forth, right? So yesterday when I did that job, I mean when I came back here to clear up the debris, I already had one of my ramps here at the job site, and I left the other one here. I went and pulled it off my truck. I don't know. One may be at home. Well, I may have one at home or something. Cause basically, I got one of my ramps here that I usually uh, put on the back of my truck to put equipment on the back of the truck and stuff like that. And I only got one. I'm like, where's my other one? I usually have both of them together, but it's cool. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna get back to work though. Yeah, he was trying to pull one on me, but my boy, circuit the block, he he don't type in lawn care and see that I'm the number one provider around. That's what don't happen. And he's trying to, oh man, I would like this guy to service my property. He's the best around. Nah, we good on that. You burned your bridge, my. Don't burn a bridge. You're gonna have to cross again, and you're trying to cross the bridge again. Fool me once, all right? Fool me once. That's shame on me. No shame on you. You know the saying. I don't know exactly, but I ain't finna be played with. That's what I do know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after he called me, he probably looked at his texts, see if he texts me and like, oh, this is that guy. It's the guy who I was trying to rip off. And he didn't go for it. Small business owners, man, you have to be mindful that you can be scammed as well. Um, it ain't necessarily a customer trying to, you're trying to scam a customer not by not performing the work or something like that, but you can be scammed by the customer by performing work. And so many different ways people try to scam, but you got to have a screening process in place. And if they don't check off the boxes, they just don't do business with you. I don't let the tail wag the dog. Those days are over with. The tail does not wag the dog. Oh boy, I'm chilling too hard though, y'all. And my phone is down to 7%. It is 12:57, roughly 1 o'clock. Um, yeah, 12:57. That's 1 o'clock. Let me go ahead and get me a power hour in, y'all. I'm not gonna be able to record all this. I'm about to have my phone recording. I'll be back online 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to show you the finished product of what this job turned out like. Y'all stay tuned. I appreciate you, A and J.